from all over the country are coming to Orlando, Florida. Bands, choirs, drill teams, and more will arrive in the Sunshine State this year to compete in one of the nation's largest and most respected music festivals, the All-American Music Festival. This is the chance of a lifetime for your students to experience the thrill of competing in a national competition while discovering all of Orlando's world-famous attractions, like Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom, Epcot Center, MGM Studios, Universal Studios Florida, Hard Rock Cafe, SeaWorld, Kennedy Space Center, and many others. It's a chance for your students to meet peers from other areas of the country as they come together to learn and compete at the world's most popular tourist destination. You and your students can even take an exciting cruise to the Bahamas at our special low group rate. For the last decade, the All-American Music Festival has built a name synonymous with quality. Over 20,000 students a year have known the pride of participating, and every year our numbers keep growing. American Tours and Travel, the official travel agency for the All-American Music Festival, will put together a package which will make your trip to Orlando an experience of a lifetime. American Tours and Travel is one of the country's largest group travel agencies, which allows us to put our high-volume buying power to work for your group. We can design a custom tour package which includes everything you and your students want to do and see most in Orlando. With over 30 years of group travel experience, our professional staff will help make every arrangement perfect and will always be on hand to assist you and your students 24 hours a day throughout your visit to Orlando. All for an affordable price guaranteed to fit your group's budget. The All-American Music Festival's competition is typically held at the impressive University High School in Orlando. This beautiful new facility is the best possible venue for your group to prepare and perform. The spacious campus has an abundance of practice rooms, dressing areas, and space for your group to congregate, practice, relax, and especially meet students from around the country. When your group competes, you'll know it is in the exquisite setting of one of America's most modern high school campuses. Your group's performance is evaluated and critiqued by carefully selected and highly qualified music experts from the finest universities and music associations in the nation. Making guest appearances are nationally recognized professional musicians and critically acclaimed conductors from many of our country's symphony orchestras. We have taken special care to make sure your group's every need is completely met, from ample preparation time and facilities to spacious performance areas with plenty of room for parents and spectators. And no one knows more than we do the sheer pride and exhilaration these students feel when they've accomplished what they've worked for all year. We've spent the last decade perfecting our festival and making it the most enjoyable experience possible for your dedicated students who have worked so hard to get here. The All-American Music Festival truly is the finest of its kind in the country. Band directors everywhere have continuously expressed their gratitude.
I would like to thank you for a most rewarding and enjoyable trip to Orlando, Florida. The members of the Holy Cross Band, as well as the chaperones and directors, felt the organization by All-American Music Festival was superb. Something that is very important is that your itineraries seem to strike a balance between education and competition and between work and fun. I had heard horror stories about some festivals and some tour companies, but you and your staff eliminated those fears. At every stop, we were treated as professionals, and your staff was extremely courteous and helpful. Your festival will be highly recommended to my colleagues in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Thank you all for a wonderful experience.
I'm Dr. Bill Hinkle. I'm the Director of Bands here at Seminole Community College in Orlando area. Really enjoy working for All-American Music Festival. It's one of the best festivals I've been associated with. Excellent facilities, Beautiful place to perform this in the hall here at University High School. It's very good acoustically.
I found this organization to be one of the most positive organizations that I've ever worked with. There is many virtues that come about in one of these festivals that the kids learn and experience, very positive relationships that develop. And I speak both as an adjudicator and as a band director that brings bands to these festivals.
Hi, I'm Andrew Sill, and I'm the Associate Conductor of the Florida Symphony Orchestra. As a guest adjudicator for the All-American Music Festival, I've been able to see firsthand the exciting and educational experience that your students will receive if they're able to participate in this festival. The All-American Music Festival is dedicated to producing the highest caliber music festival in the country, and I have no doubt that your students will leave with a feeling of accomplishment and a sense of great pride. I hope you'll participate in this wonderful musical festival next year here in beautiful Orlando, and we hope to see you then.
And then there is the final reward for a job well done. There is no description for the sheer joy on the faces of your students who have traveled so far, competed well, and waited with nervous anticipation to hear their school's name called as the best in their categories. Our award ceremonies are held at prestigious Universal Studios, Florida, or the always entertaining Wet n Wild Water theme park. And we have created a dynamic show and presentation that matches the lively atmosphere already created by the students. This is why we say there is no greater challenge and no greater reward than participating in the All-American Music Festival. All it takes is one call right now to learn more about the one music festival that knows Orlando better than all the others. The All-American Music Festival.